Okay, so that's good, no? Consistent yung routine. Ang point ko lang is, nag-a-adjust tayo sa pacing ng baby. Hindi yung baby mag-a-adjust sa pacing natin. So for example, gusto ko pang gumala, okay? Pero alam mo, let's say, grocery ka, sasama mo pa ba si Zeke pero time na niya matulog? Siyempre hindi, di ba? Iwan mo na siya. So, we respect natin yung routine niya. Yung routine niya. Let's say time na niya matulog, dapat consistent tayo. Okay, as much as possible, maging consistent tayo. Alam niya, ini-expect kasi ng baby yun na alam niya ano yung susunod. So kung pabago-bago tayo ng schedule, malilito talaga siya. And it's so hard for a baby to feel secured if he knows na bakit ganito, paiba-iba yung schedule. Okay, so same time, as much as possible, same time na paglabas, pag mag-walking, same, except na lang kung umuulan, diba? Kailangan flexible din naman. Pero as much as possible, stick to your routine. Mababago lang yan, let's say nag-out of town kayo, or let's say nagkasakit si Zeke, wag naman sana. Pero you give room for flexibility during moments na ganon. Pero if all else, and we're just stuck at home, nasa bahay lang tayo, be consistent as possible. So the goal is to really build that security that the baby will expect that a certain schedule will be happening. So we adjust to their pacing. We adjust our life, no, as to their schedule. Yun. Any questions on that in terms of routine or scheduling?
Hello.
No questions on that? On schedule? Okay.
So even with Elijah, ganun din dapat.
With Elijah, he's a toddler. I would suggest yes. Yes. He needs to expect a routine. And I'm sure he knows that. It's hard kasi mahirap talaga pag wala tayong certain sense of schedule. And that's when they know that there's a certain boundary also, a limit to what they do. Especially we're all at home.
Yeah.
So,
established na naman yung routine ni Elijah.
Yeah,
nasa sa kanya na yun kung gusto niyang lumabas pag oras ng labas or if he wants to stay home, then we stay at home. Depending on preference.
Yeah. So, especially for toddlers, talagang ano yan, very, alam nila, di ba, what's gonna happen. Tapos pag hindi natuloy, that's when they start expressing themselves. Wala talaga nakikita. Yeah, so consistency is very important for them. You have any questions on that, on routine?
How about for a teenager?
For teenagers, I'm just for infant toddler. Hindi ko pa kaya yan. Okay. So yun.
Kasi Montessori raised din si ano eh. I mean, he was going to a Montessori school, so I'm sure he can appreciate also a routine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to set a routine with Josh, pero it's hard to get him to follow.
I know, yeah. And we're all at home, mahirap talaga, di ba? So that's just an application of respectful care in your caregiving routines. And just to encourage you, if you start it right, if you start it consistently, magugulat na lang kayo si Zeke na or Elijah would cooperate talaga. Oh, nilalabas na yung kamay niya pa nag-change kami ng diaper. Uy, alam na niya. Let's say Zeke will start crawling. He will be the one to get the diaper kasi he knows it's time for diaper change. So these are just simple, siguro teach ang simple naman ito, pero mahirap siya i-apply at mahirap maging consistent. Yun. And then the best thing about it is that they also show respect to others. The way you talk to them, they will model it to their friends. They will model it to their yayas, to the grandparents, because that's how they heard it. Pinapaalam, tinatanong, gutom ka na ba? O, can I hold you? Diba? So there's that atmosphere of respect. that they get to, experience talaga.
Saka Teacher Tanya, di ba meron kasi nasabi noon, #observe more, do less.
Yeah, I can't seem to share it in my screen. I don't know, for some reason I prepared, but I'll send it to you. Totoo yun. That's an application of, that's why I was telling you, if the baby is quiet and the baby doesn't need you, you have to just observe. You don't have to do anything. And we call that uninterrupted play. Kasi we are so used to doing things, right? Pag walang ginagawa, parang there's something wrong. So we have to rest in that in that belief that a baby can learn to stimulate himself without an adult. So that's very good for the baby. There's rest, there's peacefulness. And when he looks for you, that's where the security happens. You come in. And we call that co-regulation. In terms of emotional intelligence, you co-regulate. So when do you step in? When your baby is tired, you carry, di ba? Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin, bahala na siya, kaya na niya yan. Pag nagugutom, gutom ka na ba? Pasok ka. Pag toddler, Elijah, hindi niya ma-express, di ba? Tinatawag nilang tantrum, di ba? But for me, I see it as a message na hindi niya kaya i-regulate yung emotion niya. So as the more mature person with a more mature brain, you regulate, hindi ka nag-walk out. Yaya, hindi ka mag-walk out kung si Elijah nagtatantrum. Bahala ka sa buhay mo. Hindi dapat ganon. Hindi niya kasi ma-express ano ba nangyayari. So, ikaw yung papasok para tulungan siya.
Anong dapat gawin, teacher?
Dapat mong gawin, ate, ay minsan hindi mo na kailangan magsalita. Minsan hawakan mo na lang muna. Kasi yung brain ng bata ay nasa fight, flight, or freeze. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng gagawin mo walang effect sa kanya kasi masyado siyang may adrenaline rush. So parang paano ko ba to explain? Parang masyadong hindi niya maintindihan ano nangyayari. So imagine mo, hindi niya naiintindihan ano nangyayari, tapos salita ka na salita, yan ka na naman, Elijah, nagwawala ka na naman, di mo ba nag-gets? Huwag mo tinapon mo na naman yung tubig. Di ba? Ang dami nating sinasabi minsan. Pero walang pumapasok sa brain niya kasi yung brain niya nasa defense mode. So kahit anong pumapasok, binablock lang niya yun. Papasok lang yun, lahat ng sinasabi mo, kung nag-settle down na yung brain niya. So, pagkalmado na siya. So, pwede mong sabihin, Elijah, dito lang si ate Gusto mo ba ng hug? Gusto mo hawakan kita? So, pag maraming tao, tatanggalin mo siya. Huwag mo siyang, di ba? Hindi yun show. Hindi siya show na pinapanood dapat. Take the child out, bring the child in a room na kayong dalawa lang. Tapos, i-carry mo siya. Huwag sa floor kasi baka mauntog siya. Usually, inuuntog na yung sarili nila. Carry mo lang siya. Tapos pag nakalmado na, andito si Yaya, ano gusto mong gawin? And then studies will tell you that when you want to revisit that experience, you don't do it right away. Maybe when he's playing, Elijah, naalala mo, nung kanina, parang ang lakas ng iyak mo, tapos naglalaro siya. Most often, they will share it to you. Talagang isi-share nila. Oo nga, Yaya. Yes, Yaya. So don't go back kaagad. Medyo fresh pa. Hayaan nyo muna. Maybe at the end of the day, pag naglalaro, pag kumakain, pag naliligo, wag yung uupo mo siya. Elijah, usap tayo. Ano ba nangyari kanina? Medyo hindi mo pipilitin. Di ba? So, oo. Wag mo ita-time out. Paupuin mo sa chair, tapos ano nangyari? Usap tayo. Hindi. Parang pag yung normal, naglalaro siya. Ano nangyari ba kanina? And then, dun na kayo mag-usap. Alam mo, kanina, lakas ng iyak mo. Ano ba nangyari? So, that's respecting his ability to be ready. Okay? May readiness ang bawat bata to share and to process. So, yan yung mga applications natin.
Teacher Tanya, when sleeping, ito kasi di ba, nakinig din kami ng baby listening workshop.
Oo, yes.
So si Yaya Giselle, alam niya yung first 3 Alam niya yung first three, yung aw, yung tsaka yung ne. Pero pag pinatutulog niya, since naghahanap si baby, kunyari, aw, ne, gusto niya natulog ng nakasak, di ba? Binibigyan niya yan ng pacifier. Pero ang sabi naman ni Gabriel, hanggat maaari, huwag bigyan ng pacifier. Hindi naman siya makatulog. So, anong ginawa mo kaya, no? Kaya, baby.
I agree with Gabriel. Don't give the pacifier. It's an artificial, I'll say it, parang artificial, ano lang yan eh. Parang panakip-butas lang siya. You're not addressing the need. And the need is to trust, magtiwala na kaya niya i-soothe yung sarili niya. Kaya niya yun. So, he needs his hands to soothe himself. He really needs his hands. Hindi totoo yung study na pag nagta-thumbs up, masisira yung ngipin. Di ba? Yun yung mga fears natin. Dami natin kasi misconceptions, di ba? That is not true. That is not true. So take out the pacifier. Ang mangyayari kasi dyan, I have a student until 3 years old nagpa-pacifier. Until 3 years old. Kasi the struggle to remove it, yung pagmalaki na, tapos iwiwin mo siya sa pacifier, nako, war yan. So as early as now, try to think through habits na, alam mo, ikaw rin mahihirapan dito. So yun.
So you just lay him down when he's sleepy.
Yes.
And allow him to fuzz until he finds his finger.
He will do. Yes. You have to trust him. He can do it. He can do it. Trust me. I've been there.
You touch his chest?
Yeah, touch is very important. For Nathan kasi chest or the back, touch is so important to them. So after you feed, feed, diba? Feed, burp, feed, tapos burp, put him down. And then a bit of touch, and then I walk away. So
you walk away. You don't watch him there.
When I know he's okay, I leave. And then when he starts to cry, I come back, I touch again, and then I leave. Until such time, he can do it on his own na. So don't expect anything magical before 4 months, diba? Sabi ni Gab. So just try to start muna dun sa feed. First step nyo palang feeding, burp, tas baba. Yun lang yun. That's it for now.
Feed, burp, baba.
Yeah, that's it for now. Don't expect na, dapat natulog na siya. Kasi 4 months pa. Diba? It's really the 4 month that will really hit it na. Iba yung daytime sa nighttime. Diyan daw nagkikick in yung melatonin, diba? By 4 months. So,
pero he actually knows na that when it's daytime, it's daytime.
Yes.
When it's evening, he gets sleepy and then he's asleep the whole night until the next. And then hindi pa siya I mean, he's asleep from like mga 7 or 6 or 7, and then he only wakes up to feed. He fusses, he wakes up to feed, and then goes back to sleep. And then that happens mga up to 4 times until the next morning.
Good. That's really good. Nathan was like that too. So you put him on the crib?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Keep that up, be consistent, and wait for the 5th month when it will change.
Pero ang nap time ang challenge kasi hindi na siya ganun kadaling ipanap eh.
Yeah.
So what I do is, since hindi pa siya marunong mag-self-soothe, 3 months pa lang siya, sabay kami nakahiga sa kama, tapos pinadedede ko siya doon. Ma-hour-bed.
He can self-soothe. He can. So you have to trust Zeke that he can do it.
Even at 3 months, he can self-soothe.
Yes, as early as 1 month, they can do it. As early as 1 month. So you have to think through habits that you will regret later on. Sorry, I'm putting it out kasi I've been there.
Nagiging pacifier na ako eh.
Yes, I've been there. So that's why I'm telling you, stop doing that. The pacifier, the pacifier and you as a pacifier, ikaw yung mahihirapan. So keep on that. Feed, burp, put down.
Burp, put down.
And it takes about 2 weeks for them to really get into that groove of feed, burp. I mean, you have to be consistent. You really have to be consistent. So, yun.
Kahit na kunyari pagising niya, naghanap siya ng food. So, pinadede ko siya. Tapos after an hour, inantok siya. Feed, burp, put down again.
Is he hungry or you have to know?
He's sleepy and he wants to suck.
Okay. But after an hour, parang that's too soon. For a newborn, perhaps, but for a 3-month-old, parang I would probably think after